I guess it's just everybody's imagination runs wild. Like, what is it? Well, I could speak for myself for Lex. I mean, I just felt like, you know, it was all symbolism. It was all about, he's going to cause a lot of havoc. He's going to cause a lot of pain for people. He's going to, he's going to be the most powerful man of the free world, and, that sort of thing. And that's where the foreshadowing was, and that it was just going to go darker and darker into, I don't know.
Yeah, I what I thought was scary about the vision for Lex was how pleased Lex seemed in the vision.
In the vision, he seemed pleased, but horrified in real life.
He destroyed everything. Yeah. Every single living thing is destroyed.
And to me, that's not the Lex that Clark knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that's true.
Was that your first guys big? Because those were some big, heavy special effects shots. Was that your first big green screen?
Yeah.
Shoot?
I remember. I think it was blue screen then, wasn't it? Or was it
blue?
Was it blue then?
I don't recall. I know that the grave scene that I was in, that was a practical set. They actually built that.
Really?
Yeah.
Not for me.
If you look at it, it's pretty simple. It's a bunch of styrofoam headstones that are
in a very condensed circle.
And then a big crane shot that goes up. But for you, it's different.
Yeah, for me, I remember I worked with Greg Beeman. We shot that scene, and it was just in a big studio. And there are some, what were the flowers called?
Sunflowers.
Sunflowers. There were a handful of, there were some sunflowers there. And, he's just like, I want you to go to the sunflower. I want you to smell it and just smile, and then all of a sudden blood's gonna, and it was just one take. We had one take with the blood. I mean, that was
what's really funny is
the sunflowers have very little smell at all.
But yeah, filming that was, I remember I had fun doing that stuff.
That was a beauty, and you guys would hear us talk about Greg Beeman a lot on these podcasts because he's a genius. But that was where Greg would, we trusted him and his vision and what he knew was going to happen after we left. You're like, okay, this seems ridiculous, but if this is what you want, I trust in you. And it's a great relationship to have.
Yep.